While you're scrolling through YouTube, watching people complain about the economy and how hard it is to make money, there's literally a guy named Mr. English who started his channel in April 2025. That's not even a year ago. And he's already sitting at 1.05 million subscribers with over 26 million views. And here's the best part. He's pulling in roughly $107,000 a year from a channel he doesn't even ever show his face. And before you start thinking this is some complicated setup that requires thousands of dollars in equipment or some technical genius level editing skills, let me stop you right there. This is probably one of the most beginner-friendly business models I've seen in 2026. You don't need a fancy camera because you don't even need to be on camera. You don't need fancy, expensive softwares. What you need is a laptop, an internet connection, and the willingness to actually do it. To be honest with you, at first I was very skeptical that these channels could make a lot of money. But then I did some research and I simply looked at the data and at the facts. And the facts are, these kinds of channels are able to get a lot of attention very quickly, something I've been struggling to do on this channel for years. And in business, if you want to make a lot of money quickly, all you need is 1, attention, and 2, a way to monetize that attention. And the hardest part is getting attention. Most people treat YouTube like it's this magical lottery where you post random stuff and pray it goes viral. Well, that's not having a business, it's gambling. What Mr. English figured out is something way more powerful. He found a proven formula, analyzed what already works, and then he just executed on it consistently. It's like he walked into a casino, but instead of playing roulette, he became the house. He's playing a completely different game compared to everyone else. The education niche, specifically English learning, is absolutely massive right now. There are billions of people around the world trying to learn English, and they're desperately searching for content that makes it easier. And here's what most people miss. These viewers have incredible watch time. Someone learning English isn't gonna watch 30 seconds and bounce to go watch a PewDiePie video. They're sitting through 15, 20, even 30, 60-minute long videos because they're actually trying to learn something. Now that is gold for the YouTube algorithm, because high watch time equals more recommendations, equals more views, equals more money. It's a snowball effect. I myself tried a Faceless channel and I was shocked with the retention I got. Over 62% average view duration, more than 11 minutes on an 18-minute long video. But let's talk about why this works on a deeper level, and I'm also gonna be showing you how we can make this kind of content literally step by step. Mr. English isn't just making content, he solves a real problem, he provides actual value, and when you create genuine value, money follows. So when you make this kind of content, it's not about tricking the algorithm or gaining the system, it's about understanding what people need and delivering it in a way that's accessible and consistent. That is what real entrepreneurship is all about. That's the difference between someone who makes a viral video once and disappears versus someone who builds a sustainable income stream. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but how do I actually do this? Let me break down the exact 5-step process that Mr. English uses, and more importantly, how you can replicate it step by step and potentially do it even better. The first step is finding video ideas, and this is where most people completely overthink it. They sit there trying to be original, trying to come up with some groundbreaking concept nobody's ever done before. Well, that is backwards thinking. You know what successful people actually do? They look at what's already working, they copy it and they improve on it. McDonald's didn't invent the hamburger. In fact, if you know the actual story, Ray Kroc stole McDonald's from the actual founders. It's quite a fascinating story. You can watch the movie, The Founder, or read the book. Facebook wasn't the first social network. They just did it better than everyone else. And they're billion-trillion-dollar companies. So here's exactly what you do. Go to a competitor's channel in the English learning space. Sort their videos by most popular. Those are your video ideas. It's that simple. The market has already told you what works. If a video has 2 million views, that's heavy proof that people want that kind of content. You're not stealing. You're serving the same market demand with your own unique execution. And here's the smart play within the smart play. Look for videos that are recent, like within the last 3 months inside of their most popular videos. Because if something is recent and it's blowing up, that means it's not just evergreen content. It's trending right now. It's what people want right now. So you want to prioritize remaking these kinds of videos first. Remember, the YouTube algorithm isn't that hard to understand. The longer somebody spends on YouTube, the more ads they're exposed to. And that's how YouTube makes money. Therefore, YouTube's goal is to push out the videos that retain people's attention the longest. If you can do that, you've won. Now, you can also use ChatGPT to brainstorm video ideas. Give it this exact prompt. Analyze this YouTube channel and paste the link. Explain the topic, style, niche, strategy, audience, and most popular video patterns. And all you have to do is sit back, relax, let AI do most of the work for you, the heavy lifting and the research. Then follow up with, based on this niche, give me 50 beginner-friendly English conversation topics for YouTube videos. Now you've got a content calendar for months. And here's where you can actually be smarter than most people doing this. Don't think in terms of one-off videos. Think in series. For example, English for first dates, English for job interviews, English at the airport, English for arguments and disagreements. When you create series, people binge watch. They subscribe because they want the next one. You're building anticipation. And you're also building a brand, so you're no longer just a random channel anymore. You're their favorite English learning resource. Step 2 is writing the script. And this is where we're not going to use ChatGPT, we're going to use Claude. I'm not saying that because I use it, even though I use it on the daily for every video I make, but Claude is genuinely the best tool for this specific task. You want a podcast-style dialogue between two characters. It should be between 15 to 30 minutes. It can even be an hour long because it's a podcast. But it needs to be a natural conversation that teaches English without feeling like a boring textbook. Here's your prompt structure. Write a 20-minute simple English dialogue between two people about whatever your topic is. Use beginner vocabulary. Add natural repetition for learning. Keep sentences short. Then you refine it. Change the character names. Add your channel branding, adjust the tone to match your style. The AI gives you the foundation, you add the personality, the uniqueness. But here's how you can dominate. Most channels doing this are just pumping out generic scripts. They're functional, but they're honestly boring. You can add humor, you can add mini stories within the dialogue itself. You can add teaching moments where you pause and you explain a phrase. You can add a vocabulary recap at the end. Suddenly, you're not just another English learning channel, you're the one that's actually entertaining and more educational. You're adding layers of value that others aren't, and that's how you stand out. Think about it like this. If someone can learn English and actually enjoy the process thanks to your content versus feeling like they're just studying with someone else's content, who do you think they're gonna watch? Who do you think they're gonna subscribe to? Who are they gonna recommend to their friends? They're gonna come back to your channel every single time because you bring them more value. And the crazy part is, adding extra value doesn't really take that much time or that much more effort. It just takes awareness on how you do it, like the example I gave you. Step 3 is getting the voiceover, and honestly this part is too easy now. A couple years ago, AI voices sounded like shit, I know I tried. But nowadays, 11 Labs is my favorite platform for that. It is honestly, in my opinion, one of the best text-to-speech platforms out there. So you want to pick a voice among the many voices that sounds natural and friendly. And then you copy-paste your script. You download the audio file. Done. We're talking maybe 10 minutes of work here. The technology has gotten so good that most people can't even tell it's AI anymore. Like, those voices are genuinely insane. And this allows you to create content very efficiently, and there's no issue of having an accent. I know I have an accent. I'm not a native English speaker, but the AI voice can be. Step 4 is creating the images, and there's something that's gonna blow your mind. For this type of content, you don't actually need to animate anything, so it's the easiest thing in the world. Mr. English literally uses the same static image throughout the entire video. It's the same two cartoon characters just sitting there the whole time. And it works because people aren't there for flashy visuals, they're there for the conversation, for the learning. You can use WhiskAI or any image generator. I recommend WhiskAI because it's free. You want to create two consistent characters, and you want to use the same style in every single video, the same picture in fact. You can use different expressions or angles if you want variety, but keep it consistent. Again, Mr. English uses the same picture over and over again. Your prompt should be something like cartoon style, friendly young woman, podcast host, studio background, and then you also describe the invitee. Generate your characters once, and you're basically set for your entire channel. Now, there is a massive branding opportunity that most people completely miss. When you use the same characters, the same colors, the same fonts, the same background style, every single video, viewers recognize your content instantly. They're scrolling through YouTube and they see your thumbnail and they immediately know it's you. That's brand recognition. Every can of Coke looks the same. You just glance at it and you know, oh, that's Coca-Cola. Oh, that's Pepsi. That's Fanta. So that's how you build a channel that lasts instead of just chasing viral moments. You want people to keep coming back to it. Step 5 is creating a simple intro. For this, you can just open up Canva, find a YouTube intro template, customize it with your logo, your channel name, your colors, add 5 or 6 seconds of music, export it. That's it. That won't take you maybe 10 minutes the first time you do it, and then you use the same intro for every video. It'll make you look consistent and professional. Even though you're not on camera, you can still build a brand that feels legitimate and trustworthy. Now let's talk about the editing and piecing it all together. You want to import your audio sources into whatever editing software you want. CapCut is free and it works perfectly fine for this. I personally use Adobe Premiere Pro. You add your intro, you drop in your static image, you transcribe the video and add subtitles. Make sure it sounds good and then you export. You're looking at maybe half an hour of editing per video once you get the hang of it. But it's very basic editing, it should not be hard. Compare that to traditional YouTube content where people spend days, even more than a week, filming and editing. This is what we call leveraged content creation. Now, why does this model work so well financially? Why do these faceless AI channels make so much money and get so many views? It's not just about the views, it's about the niche you choose and the opportunities that come with it. Mr. English is an education channel. It's a niche where you can sell info products. For example, a $297 English course for beginners. You could sell a $1,000 coaching program for people who want more support. Online language learning is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and you are positioning yourself as an authority by creating free valuable content. That means you're not only going to be getting paid via AdSense revenue, but you're also going to get customers for your digital products for completely free. Compare that to someone making sleep videos or ambient sounds. Sure, those get insane watch time. The algorithm loves them. But what are you gonna sell? A $20 ebook on sleeping better? You can. The advantage is you get more views. You make less per customer, but you get way more views, so you get more customers. So you can still make $10,000, $20,000 or even more with that. But with education, especially things like learning English, people will invest more money if you can help them. This is strategic niche selection. It's not just about what gets views, it's about what creates actual business opportunities. It's about building an audience that has a problem they're willing to pay to solve. That's the difference between a YouTube channel and a YouTube business. Most people are just trying to get views and they suck at monetizing. Smart people are building ecosystems where the YouTube channel is the top of the funnel and the real money comes from products and services. For instance, I wasn't shocked to see that the channel Mr. English doesn't have any products whatsoever linked in the description or anywhere else on his page for that matter. In the last 30 days, he got over 3.9 million views at the time I'm making this video. Yet, he left tens of thousands of dollars on the table because none of his viewers entered a sales funnel. What a waste! If he sold his own products, he could have made $500K to $1 million a year. And here's why digital products are the absolute game changer that separates people who work hard from people who work smart. With physical products, you're dealing with inventory, shipping, returns, storage costs, manufacturing delays, quality control issues, and a billion other issues. You make money once per unit sold, and then you gotta restock and do it all over again. But with digital products, you create it once and sell it infinitely. You record that English course one time, and whether one person buys it or 10,000 people buy it, your work stays exactly the same. There's no additional cost per sale. There's no shipping fees into your margins, no inventory sitting in a warehouse. Your profit margins are like 95% instead of 20%. Plus, delivery is instant. Customers get immediate access, and you can update the product whenever you want without recording physical units. This is leveraged income at its finest. You're trading some of your time once to create the product, and then it generates revenue while you sleep, while you travel, while you're working on the next thing. That's how you actually scale past trading hours for dollars. That's how you build real wealth instead of just staying busy. This is the closest thing to passive income we'll probably ever have. You're using AI to do work that would normally take you 10 times longer. You're using proven formulas instead of guessing. You are building a system that allows you to create more content in less time. And the more attention you get, the more money you're gonna make. The people who fail at this are the ones who watch a video like this one, get excited, maybe they even start, but then they quit after 2 or 3 videos because they didn't go viral immediately. They're thinking like consumers, not builders, not business people. Building a YouTube channel that makes 6 figures a year isn't about one viral video. It's about consistently showing up, publishing content, learning what works, and iterating. It's about playing the long-term game while everyone else is chasing short-term gratification. So here's my challenge to you. Right now, after you finish watching this video, pick your niche. Find 3 competitor channels in the same niche. Go into their videos and sort by most popular. Write down 10 video ideas. That is your starting point. Then, Commit to publishing 1 video per week for the next 3 months. That's 12 videos. That's it. If you can't commit to 12 videos, you are not serious about building an income stream that can help you become free of the 9 to 5. You're just entertained by the idea of it. Look, opportunity is everywhere. It's literally sitting right in front of you. Mr. English proved that you can start from zero and build a 1 million subscribers channel in less than a year using free tools and AI. The information is out there. The tools are accessible. So are you going to do it?